hear they found Yatta. Right now, we need to hurry to Raven's at home.
Sakaki's been taken out of the picture. The arena, the PK tournament, and his rule over the world is done. And we seem to have found Yatta as well. With one story arc done, we move to another. I don't think we've been in Raven since the start of the game. Ah, something new on the floor. People a little bit relieved over
can play.
Now, someone was asking what my Crimson VS rank was, and it is indeed number 1. I can do the exhibition match. I'll wait a little while on that one, though.
Death.
about that shows a very different person. And it really shows just how much Haseo has changed. And I want to say, if I approve of anything in this game, it's just... I almost can't put into words how much I love how Haseo acted just in those couple little lines in the previous cutscene. But Saku sent us a short mail. So we need to go meet up with her. She is behind. She's in the back streets of Luminacloth, which means we have to run all the way up here and around the back. Now, I think this does show anything. This game in particular shows a lot of character development for Haseo. It shows him becoming a hero, as opposed to someone who's just there.
Saku, what did you want to talk about?
Well, here's the deal. I'm here to say goodbye.
Where'd this come from? You mean you're quitting the world?
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Yep, this is pretty much it for me. Oh, don't worry. Bo isn't gonna quit, so you won't have to go short on epitaph users.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about. I don't get it. Why are you saying you're going to quit all of a sudden? Did something happen?
The reason I'm quitting is because my job is done.
Your job?
Yeah, that's right, my job. Face it, now that you're here, there's no need for me anymore.
Wait a minute. Saku, what are you talking about?
You see, my body only exists here in the world. And my mind only exists inside of Bo.
So, you mean you don't exist in the real world?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, so that means Saku isn't Bo's twin sister, but is really another personality living inside of Bo? Seriously?
Bo's really clumsy, right? I mean, he gets picked on because of that, in both the real world and when he's playing online. The reason I was born was because Bo was always crying in his heart. So you see, I was born to protect Bo. But now, you're the one who's protecting Bo, Haseo. And Natalie and Kun are both looking out for Bo too. So, I guess this is the end of the line for me. I'll leave the rest up to you.
Hey, Saku!
You gotta promise me that you'll take real good care of Bo. I mean, I know he can be such a big crybaby, but he's a really good kid.
Wait! Don't just decide this on your own! You've been together all this time, right? You're his big sister, aren't you? Shouldn't you take care of your little brother until the end?
But Haseo, I was never supposed to exist. I'm no longer needed.
Not needed? Don't be so stupid!
But Master N and Bo, as long as they have you, they'll be just fine. And besides, nobody I know would be sorry to see me leave. Nobody in the whole world. There's nobody in the whole world who'd be sad if I wasn't here.
But that's not true! If you leave, Bo will...
I don't care what you say to me. I said I'm going, and I'm going, and that's that. I'm not doing a thing you say, you stupid busybody.
Saku! Saku is leaving. It's not right. What about Bo? I mean, he loves his big sister so much, he'll be crushed. Come on, Saku.
On his downfall mentally. When he asks what it is that the Force taught you. Just as soon as we got him back and we've lost him again.
Yes, you were blessed. Blessed by Ara and Ida both. You awakened as an epitaph user and held Ida inside your body. I wasn't chosen, even though I love them so much. No. 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 No, no, no! Ah!
Yatta seems to at least be within the world, so we should be able to find him. Maybe in Raven we can get something for this.
You took back the Serpent of Lore?
CC Corp's higher-ups are trying to figure out who to blame for everything that happened with Sakaki. The administrative rights for GU were up in the air, so I snatched them while I could.
I understand. So what about Yatta?
I think I have a fix on his location. A little more. I found him. Master Yatta!
What was that? Could it be that Yatta is the final epitaph user?
Haseo, come with me! We're going to the deepest room, in the Sigma Ethical Prodigy's Prophecy Dungeon.
It's Sigma Ethical Prodigy's prophecy. Let's head to where Yatta is.
Faster just to log out and log back in. We've found him, though. We're close. Come on, port in. We got places to go.